Kia ora koutou katoa. No mai, haere mai, to Auckland's beautiful town hall on this most special day, graduation day. Before we begin the official ceremony, I've just got a few announcements to make. First and foremost, if you can please take a moment to ensure that your cell phones will not ring during the ceremony. You can always switch them off, but because they're mainly cameras these days, which are sometimes used as telephones, you can just turn off the ringer or set it to airplane mode. In the event of an emergency, the ushers will be here to assist you to the nearest exit. These are located on this side of the auditorium and also at the back of the auditorium. Bathrooms are located beneath the grand staircase on the ground floor and in a similar position on the floors above. And if you need any assistance at any time, the ushers will be able to help you. Your program outlines the ceremony for you. At the end of the ceremony, we will sing the national anthem, first in Māori and then in English. The words are in the back of the program and will also be projected on these large screens here. The capping ceremony itself includes approximately 300 graduands, at least one of whom is the reason that you're here today. Your graduand will be projected up onto the big screens behind us, so you should always have a great view, regardless of where you're sitting in the auditorium. We would appreciate you please not leaving the auditorium until the conclusion of the ceremony. Following the ceremony, we invite you to join us for refreshments, served in the supper room, and that's out the back of the building and also over to the side here. And finally, it is wonderful to have you here to share this celebration of achievement, and we're very proud to share it with you. Shortly, the organ will play for our staff to proceed in. Then we will hear the call of the karanga welcoming our graduands into the hall. If you can please stand for their entrance and remain standing until the conclusion of the karakia. If you could please stand now. Enjoy the ceremony.
He te Maria, te iti te rahi, kua taupua mai ki tēnei whare rangatera. Whakatau mai rā, I raro I ngā mihi mahana o Wairaka.
To everyone assembled here in this special building, I extend warm greetings on behalf of Unitec.
I hikoitia e ngā akonga, te hikoi o te mau tauranga, a I tirangi nei, ka horihia ake, ko rātou ne angitu tū tukitanga.
To all graduates, diplomats and certificate recipients, you have all been on a journey of learning. Today we acknowledge and celebrate your success and achievements.
Kia kotahi ai tātou, I raro I ngā harikoa, manuhau, ihi kei te utaina ki runga ngā akonga katoa.
Let us all be united in the sharing of excitement, jubilation, joy and happiness for all recipients. Mauri ora. Please be seated.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, katoa. Kia ora and welcome. Graduands, diplomats and certificate recipients, families and friends who have supported you, it is our great pleasure to be with you all today, to share in this very important moment in your lives. Today, each of you who crossed the stage have reached a major milestone. We celebrate and applaud you all. I am proud and elated to be here today. It gives me, as it gives every member of the Unitec staff, huge pleasure to celebrate your success and your achievement. Graduation is one of life's great moments of jubilation. I urge you to reflect and enjoy this present day. You have just achieved a long-held goal that at times may have seemed out of reach. The commitment which you made to yourselves, your families, your communities was all-encompassing. It touched every aspect of your life. So celebrate well with your whānau, classmates and friends. Enjoy wearing those fetching robes, your photographs, flowers, the food you will share together, and bask in that recognition of achievement. This is a time to consider how far you have come, the things you have achieved, the challenges you've met, and how much you've changed. You may not feel different because education is acquired gradually, but each of you is in possession of something new, something you did not have when you first started at Unitec. We hope you are a better version of yourself, the same person with all of your individual and innate qualities, but more resilient and better equipped to find success in your chosen field. For now, your time at Unitec might be over, but don't consider this to be the end of your education. Right now, you are in learning mode. Stay in that frame of mind. Take every opportunity to build on this great foundation because education is a privilege we should not take for granted. In New Zealand, we are fortunate to live in a state of relative peace. We have access to many educational institutions, many paths of betterment. Many other nations across the globe experience the atrocities of conflict, famine and oppression, and education is not high on their list of needs. So while many of you will rightly reflect on the huge and significant sacrifices you have made to obtain your degrees, diplomas and certificates bestowed today, please do remember the incredibly precious privilege of the education which you now hold. With education, you not only have a new or more refined set of skills, you also have a vantage point, a lens, a point of reference from which to view the world around you. Education provides each of you with an entry point for active participation and contribution to a prosperous economy and a prosperous society. Use this privilege of education, strive to make the most of what you have learnt, and contribute to the society you live in. I encourage you to make education and skill development a constant in your lives. To some extent, every industry, business, and not-for-profit is affected by the technological revolution. We often talk of the changing world of work. Already we are a generation or two past the time of a job for life. With your education from Unitec, you carry new skills and knowledge to advance in your chosen field, and you should advance with pride. But bear in mind you are likely to retrain many times, in many ways, over your lifetime. You have the knowledge and certainty that you have succeeded at Unitec, and you can succeed again. Embrace that challenge of constant learning. Soon, each of you will head out into the world on your different journeys. Every one of you will be united by your presence today at graduation, this shared moment in time, and united in a common desire for betterment, betterment for yourselves, your whānau, and your community, and for the world at large. Together you are many parts that make up the whole of the Unitec alumni, and together you are part of our shared history as an institution. You have contributed to the energy, life, and vibrancy that is Unitec, so please stay in touch. Finally, and most importantly, congratulations on reaching this important milestone. It's your day. Revel in it. Thank you. And now I'm delighted to introduce you to our special guest who will speak about their most meaningful life experiences. Chad and Jared Tuoro, 36-year-old twin brothers, graduated from Unitec in 2001, both with a Bachelor of Sport in coaching. Originally from the small East Coast town of Opotiki, they went to boarding school at St Kentigern College. Both played rugby at national provincial level for Auckland and counties, respectively. Chad's rugby highlight playing for the All Black Sevens team in 2008-2009 and attending the 2009 Rugby Sevens World Cup in Dubai. Jared's highlight was playing for Auckland in the 2003 Ranfurly Shield and National Provincial Championship winning team, but unfortunately sustained a career-ending injury in 2004. Post their playing careers, it was only natural for the two to take up roles working in rugby, which started with secondary school roles, moving on to provincial rugby, and now currently in national roles with New Zealand Rugby. Between their playing and working careers, they also started up their own company, Twin Training Rugby Camps. These are for 7 to 13-year-olds, and have up to 200 kids attend from afar afield as Wellington and Kaitaia. Now, I was going to say please welcome Chad and Jared, but apparently one of them has a very good excuse for not being here. So please welcome Chad to the stage.
Thank you, Sarah. I guess fortunately or unfortunately for me, my brother Jared had his third child on Monday afternoon, 9 days overdue, so we had to make the call that he was obviously needed back home. Kia ora, everyone. I guess just to start with, I'd like to make a couple of acknowledgements. Firstly, to all the graduates and their families, to all the academic staff, CEO of Unitec, Dr. Rick Eade, Chairperson of Unitec Council, Dr. Lee Mathias, and all Unitec Council members. Could we please just give these people a huge round of applause for making today happen? Our message, or I should say my message today, is based on lessons that I've learnt from my life so far. or our life. My hope for today is that you connect with one or two of these messages and lessons and you apply it to your journey post Unitec. Lesson 1. Find your passion. The harder you work, the luckier you get. It's fair to say rugby has always been our passion, and at different times in our life, our obsession. There is a well-known quote from a guy named Confucius. Do something you love, and you'll never work another day in your life. Now, what we believe is that if you work in an area that you're passionate about, you tend to work a little bit harder. Ultimately, you enjoy what you're doing, the late nights, the early mornings, the weekends, all become a little easier to handle. Lesson 2. Set a goal. It is important to set a goal so you know what the end point looks like. The key we have found with setting a goal is to put yourself out there, either by writing it down or visually through pictures and even telling someone about it. Now, this is obviously the toughest part because you're putting yourself out to be criticised, and especially tough if you don't achieve that goal. Now, when you set a goal within an area that you're really passionate about, you start to have a real purpose in your life. Every minute of every day becomes focused. Working towards that goal, you start to filter out the distractions, your priorities change, and your habits change. Unfortunately, it's not going to be all easy, and life is going to get in the way, which leads me to lesson 3, which is back yourself and be confident. Now, when life gets in the way and throws you those challenges, this is an important moment where you really need to be in control of your thoughts. In a nutshell, our brain is negatively geared, meaning we like to think negative first rather than positive. How we think ultimately affects how we feel. So you must rewire your thought process to be positive so you can feel confident and back yourself. Now, the main reason we feel strongly about these lessons that we've learnt so far, basically because they work. They've worked for us and many others that have achieved their goals in life. And I'd like to share some of those examples with you. Example 1, the New Zealand men's sevens team. Now, for those that know the skills and physical traits required for rugby sevens, I am basically the opposite. I was slow, one-directional, unfit, and not really the biggest guy at 88 kgs. And I remember my first ever sevens training being the last at every fitness drill, and I wasn't able to walk for a week. And I remember one day in my flat, I decided I wanted to play for the New Zealand men's sevens team. So to the left-hand side of my bed on my wall, I put up pictures of the team, players in the team that I'd played with, news articles of the team, etc. I'd become very focused on the goal, eliminating distractions and making sacrifices. While my mates were all celebrating over Christmas and New Year's time, I went home to a Portuguese and I was hitting the roads or the track, making sure I was getting my fitness program done. I ended up being invited to 4 national trial camps over a 2-year period and failed to make the team each time. The 5th time, I was invited into camp and I basically said to Titch, mate, I don't want to waste your time. And he said, nah, come along, don't worry about your speed, just come along and play. So I went along, feeling a little bit more relaxed and probably confident because there was no real pressure. And I remember doing my 40-metre speed test, and Titch came up to me straight away, excited, and told me I just ran my fastest time ever. I also got the highest beep test later on in that day, so you could imagine my thoughts, very positive to myself, and therefore confidence was at an all-time high. When it came to the trial games, I played so well, I wasn't even selected in the last 2 games, and I was sitting out alongside the likes of DJ Forbes, Israel Dag, Julian Savia, and sure enough, later that afternoon, I was named in the squad and played my first tournament at the 2008 Hong Kong Sevens. I was 27. Example 2, finding a full-time job in Mount Maunganui. In 2012, we were living in Mount Maunganui. My wife had just quit her job, and she was the major breadwinner, being in marketing, to start a business with her sister. I was also in the startup phase of our rugby business based in Auckland. So it's fair to say we had a minimal regular income during this time. One day, I get a phone call from my wife saying, "We are pregnant." Now, trying to find a full-time job in Mount Maunganui, and preferably in rugby, became the number one focus. The challenge was, though, for those that have been to Mount Maunganui, anyone working in rugby full-time was not leaving anytime soon. And the next series of events occurred. As there were no leads in Mount Maunganui, I applied for a role at New Zealand Rugby based in Auckland. I got an interview, and New Zealand Rugby contacted Bay of Plenty Rugby for a reference. At the same time, the coach development manager at Bay of Plenty Rugby resigned effective immediately because he had another job offer. And because New Zealand Rugby were looking at me for their role, Bay of Plenty Rugby then offered me the full-time coach development role effective immediately. Last example is the Rio Olympics. In 2013, while working at Bay of Plenty Rugby, I put this picture on my dream board. With no real plan, I looked at this most days questioning how was I going to get to Rio. The series of events is too long to recount, but just like the other examples, it involves some hard work and some luck. In 2014, New Zealand Rugby created and advertised a new role, Sevens Talent ID and Development Manager. This is the current role I am in, and in 2016, I attended the Rio Olympics as part of the wider support group. There's a picture, hopefully it might come up soon. If not, I'll have to describe it to you. There's a picture that I was lucky to be a part of. There we go. On your right is of the Blackfern Sevens team in their jersey presentation with Hamish Bond and Eric Murray. I stayed outside the village because we weren't part of the core team, but had to come in and take the photo, which was great. But the picture on your left is an interesting one. As I was outside the village, just down the road, one of my most important duties was doing the laundry after each game day. And that's the laundry hanging up of the girls and the boys outside my apartment that I was in. So not all glamorous. Look, today, to summarise, you are all realising a set goal. No doubt life threw you some great challenges along the way. At times you may have doubted yourself and wondered if you'd ever get here, but you have. Take confidence from that. Your experience at Unitec has prepared you to succeed in your career, but most importantly, life. Dare to set bigger goals. You just never know how lucky you may get. Thank you.
Ai aka nui, e aku rahi, no mai, hare mai, ki roto I tō tātou ne whakaruruho mō tērā nei, he whakanuia e nei a tātou nei a konga. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, kia ora mai tātou katoa. Well, the warmest of warm welcomes to everyone here today. My name is Rick Eade and I'm Unitec's Chief Executive. Special welcome, of course, to our graduating students. Fantastic, you've made it. Today's the day. And to the fantastic turnout of friends and whānau, family and loved ones here, right up the back there even. Fantastic to see you all here. Before I go any further, I do want to thank our guest speaker, Chad. It's always fantastic when we have one of our own Unitec grads come along and address us at graduation. And just like what we pride ourselves on at Unitec, really practical, really helpful, but also really inspirational. So, Chad, thank you very much for your story. It just goes to show that for every experience in Rio, you've also got to do the laundry, which is great grounding, awesome grounding. So to our graduating students, just fantastic. We're so proud of you. The team from Unitec work really hard to support you, but we know how hard you have worked to get where you are today. As you go out to whatever you want to do next, you'll be taking a part of us with you. You're our reputation. You are what we exist for. And so we want to thank you for your learning journey with us and, of course, to wish you every success. Now, this is a celebration. You're kind of allowed to let your hair down at these sorts of things, and oftentimes in these nice fancy auditoriums where we're all standing here in our fancy robes looking like we're from Hogwarts, there's sort of rules and stuff like that, but these rules kind of don't exist so much today. So you can take photos, you can cheer, you can stamp your feet, you can yahoo when your family member comes across the stage. If a haka happens, a haka happens. There's only one teeny tiny little rule. Up on stage, no selfies, guys? No selfies. It just takes away from the next person. We want everybody to have their chance to shine as you come across the stage. But apart from that, enjoy yourselves. But now on to formalities. So can I now please ask everyone graduating today to please stand up. Acting Chair of Council. It is my pleasure to advise you that all those standing before you today and those graduating in absentia have satisfied all of the criteria required for the qualifications that they are being awarded, and the Academic Board have so certified. The Unitec Council, in accordance with the Education Act 1989, may grant them the awards listed in the program. Thank you. Thanks. You can sit down again now. Okay, so on to the capping. It's really easy, you'll be guided through the process, no need to rush. Just make sure that your trip up the stairs is conducted in an upright fashion, okay? Just watch it on the stairs. And the carpet. But without further ado, let's get things going. Introduce the first reader, Sue Emerson. Sue.
We have senior scholars graduating today. The Senior Scholar Award is made to graduates who consistently achieve exceptional grades during their course of study. I have much pleasure in presenting to the Chief Executive the recipients of the Certificate in Employment Skills. Albert Amar. Anton Bell. Natasha Chang. Brian Hanna. Adam Jones. Muktas Khan. Abigail Knight. Hanish Lal. Nicholas Leggett. Jourdain Lydiard. Laura Mackenzie. Brooke Pautu. Ashley Phillips. Hamish Prasad. Davika Sethi. Tracy Tulanga. Bartholomew Ue. Mimi Westlake. Karma Wright. I now present the recipients of the Certificate in Employment and Community Skills, Meg Arden. Liam Baker. David Beck. Thomas Benison. Joseph Kellison. Adam Davis. Taina Haini. Karen Hooper. Conrad Benjamin Yopo. Okay. Zachary Kia. Alexander Moyle. Matthew Soares. Michaela Solomone. Laura Thompson. I now present the recipients of the Certificate in Community Skills, Michael Green. Rosemary Greer. Tasneem Small. Nancy Tapu Elelo. I now present to the Acting Council Chair the graduands for the Bachelor of Health and Social Development, Health Promotion. Alice Cager. Mary Kolata. Claire Lawler. Preeti Ram. Nikita Richardson. Mary Kay Forakura. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Health and Social Development, Youth Development. Furosa Alatasi. Paula Green. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Teaching, Early Childhood Education. Vienna Andrades. Bridget Avena. Sierra Bailey. Jennifer Byrne. Shanae Carbines. I call on Helen Wrightson to present the taonga to Senior Scholar Silvana Seni. Tony Clark. Caitlin Davies. Casey Lee Dyke. Jessica Fox. Alana Gordon. Casey Gordon. Yilin Hung. Caitlin Maguire. Sanira Manu. Lucy McCallum. Sandra Musa. Nikita Mayberg. Christina Olecki. Trisha Louise Priestley Profner. Rangana Rangasinger. Swastika Singh. Crystal Smith. Valentina Soto. Teresa Takimoana Everest. Anya Thomas. Susanna Tollifor. Anne-Marie Treadwell. Sigrid Vartal. Julia White. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Sport Coaching, Shahid Akhmat.
Thank you so much. Welcome, job, Madam.
Oh, that's fantastic. Vladimir Boykov. Kitaki Kahari. Laura. Oh. Laura Morgan. Yano Clinter. Isaki Tuitupo. Caleb Ward. Stephen Watkinson. Bradley Watkinson. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Sport Management. I call on Trevor Meiklejohn to present the taonga to Senior Scholar Matty Beattie. Well done, you. Savitha Boyce. Well done, Savi. Laura Firth. Well done. Melanie Gallagher. Congratulations. Megan Garforth. Chelsea Hanel. Thank you. Congratulations. I call on Trevor Meiklejohn to present the taonga to Senior Scholar Sarah Lowry. Well done, you. Fantastic. David Morris. You can go. Enitomita Poasi. Nurani Sava'inaya. Maria Spurtle. Shannon Stevens. I now present the graduates for the Bachelor of Sport, Physical Education, Michael Butler. Tyler Fato. Taylor Hudson. Sandra Jacopo. Jordan Lametta. Ashley Seal. Michael Taleipa. Janelle Ann Tupai. Well done. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Applied Science, Human Biology, Anna Burgess. Namisha Daji. Sarah De Jong. Belinda Dyer. Daniel Gorelia. Thanks. Linda Kay. Kaylee Medrin. Kate Martin. Esme Michaelana. Jordan Rayla. Fraser Roberts. Fraser Troon. Michael Vincent. Matthew Wayne. Angela Young. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Health Science, Medical Imaging, Josephine Alexander. Claire Attenborough. Anna Blakelock. Tamara Cameron. Kim Causley. Hannah Clapcott. Draymond Domingos. Gabrielle Eaton. Charlotte Hears York. Marelli Ferreira. Mary Haslam. Jamie Hunter. Anne Humph. Abigail Johnston. Charlotte Joy. Axinia Kisiliva. Bing Lai. Ursula May. Daniel Mazha. Christopher McCartney. Inya McPherson. Stephanie Mitchell. Andrew Moore. Tara Nikitin. Claudia Payne. Hannah Roebuck. Meishan Savidra. Alexandra Wadman. Gemma Whitehead. Nida Zuhina. I invite David McNabb to present the next awards.
I have much pleasure in presenting to the Acting Council Chair the graduands for the Bachelor of Nursing, Reza Albinto. Joseph Oimatangi. Simeon Beddington. Julianne Biles. Ashley Campbell. Sarah Carter. Natasha Clasper. Worknesh Dinkayehu. Gail Isnaula. Melissa Ewens. Romy Fata. Susan Fox. Katarina Georgieva. Elise Heta. Sian Hunter. Julia Kearns-Minty. Da Kim. Dana King. Soumya Kuriakozi. Vicky Lane. Emily Lartholi. Chloe Maeva. Natalie Morrison. Linnea Mutepfa. Jessica Newt. Bridget Ogilvie. Elizabeth Pereira. Benazir Ramanan. Gemma Regmi. Frederica Rima. Akanksha Sethi. Mayur Sharma. Valiangot Sindhu. Jelana Smith. Rebecca Stewart. Troy Stewart. Saini Mili Vatani Tawake. Jamie Vaughan. Carl Veloso. Lance Wakanga. Madeleine Young. Shindy Zhou. Yao Zhou. I now present the graduands for the Master of Osteopathy with second class honours, Nicholas Leahy. Lacey Barnett. Amanda Crawford. Whitney Ferguson. Emily King. Joshua Miles. Joshua is also receiving the Bachelor of Applied Science, Human Biology. Sheehan Robb. Demelza Scott Weekly. Avish Sharma. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Social Practice, Community Development. Taran Broughton. Amber Franklin Hutchinson. Melanie Horhua. Sherrick Hume. Maria Kessler. Morgan Pati'i Kohiva. Sanjida Rahman. Mitiana Seal. I call on Robert Ford to present the taonga to Senior Scholar Vanessa Stroud. Audrey Tinsley. Fleur Tupé. I now present the graduands for the Bachelor of Social Practice, Social Work. Taylor Jane Albert Jones. Paula Alipia. Anne Apiramo. Shalia Basharati. Kendra Beattie. Kate Bishop. Rachel Boyce. Georgia Butland Field. Zian Chern. Grace Conway. I call on Robert Ford to present the taonga to Senior Scholar David Dallaston. Gay Dale. Ashish Dalia. Odette Fester. Georgina Goffin. Selena Harmy. Kim Hanwell. Charlene Kita. Tanaki Kolo. Rambidzai Kurewa. Jacqueline Lemmy. Shajon Ling. Sonia Malungahu. Jared Manukia. Christina Masai. Now Maya. Teresa McCarthy. Sarah McNichol. Charlotte Mihaide. Fofo Maitulangi Mulia. Aifo Murray. Sinalolo No. Angela O'Connell. Arakta Osman. Muhula Ruhamia. Malalai Sadat. Faye Sami. Jenny Smith. Losa Songivalu. Tamaloa Stephen. Elizabeth Tabram. Ruth Tafu. Hinairangi Tarawa. Robin Thomas. Penisa Tipalu. Laura Trevathan. Losaline Tipo. Margaret Tupo. Alexia Turner. Courtney Walden. Trixie Wepiha. Paul Witherspoon. I now present to the Chief Executive the diplomates of the Postgraduate Diploma in Counselling. Courtney Davidson. Fabricia Foster. Julia Friedewald. Ruth Jones. Sarah Lindsay. Meli Havili. Jane McRae. Laura Menezes. Benita Montero. Chloe Rigg. Sarah Jane Sherman. Deborah Shirley. Kerry Woods. I acknowledge all those graduating in absentia.
Well, fantastic. What a fantastic celebration of your success, your achievement, your hard work. And up on the stage, as I said before, there's a whole lot of people who are both really proud of you and who have worked really hard to support you as well. And so I'd like to ask my colleagues, the staff of Unitec, to stand and applaud our graduates of 2017. Thank you, team. And also, of course, here are a whole bunch of family, whānau, friends, loved ones, who I'm sure you'd want to say thank you to as well. So why don't you stand, turn around and face your family and thank them for their love and their support. Fantastic. Okay, we're almost there. So in a moment, we'll have an address by Unitec's student president. That'll be followed by a karakia and the blessing of the food for afterwards. We'll then have a short performance by our Unitec music students, a fantastic group, and plenty of opportunities for audience participation in that one. And we'll then conclude by standing and singing the national anthem in te reo and in English. Kia ora koutou. Matalena, podium's yours.
E te iwi, kwarau I ka mai, ko te kaunihira a konga o Wairaka, e tūnei tēnā koutou katoa. Greetings to all whom have gathered here today. I represent the Unitec Student Council. Welcome to you all. Talofa and warm greetings. This is the 4th time I've been given the honour and privilege of addressing the graduates. And I kid you not, writing a speech about the same thing 4 times isn't actually that easy. Whenever I've written my speech in the past, I always think about what I'd like to hear and whether or not I'd fall asleep listening to the speaker. So this is what I have to say. You guys are awesome. Your families are awesome for supporting you through your learning experience. Today is a day in which only your family and friends, but all of the people who supported you through your learning journey are here to celebrate your success. Your graduation is so important, they even shut down a section of Auckland CBD for the procession. But not yesterday, because it literally rained on their parade, so you fellas didn't miss anything at all. Each of you who sit before me made a choice to embark on the world of tertiary education, take on a new challenge and do something different with your life. We all come here for our different reasons, whether it be to upskill, a change in vocation, or a continuation of your education. Whatever the reason, give yourself a pat on the back because you made it. Be sure to give the person sitting next to you a high five because they made it too. And let's not forget to thank all of our families and friends because they too shared your journey and helped you to get here. Entering the world of tertiary education is not as easy as it appears. Let's be realistic, it is a life-changing decision. The change of income, constantly being broke, having to live off noodles and Weet-Bix. Let's not forget about the long hours spent working and getting taxed through the roof. Having no life, let alone all the time spent away from your loved ones. The stressful nights, either cramming for an exam, trying to get the finishing touches on your presentation, or writing the last 100 words on that blasted essay. Being a student definitely comes with its challenges, challenges that only made you stronger and more determined to succeed in life. Just remember that from here on in, it's onwards and upwards. You've already done the hard yards and survived. If you can survive the torrential waters of tertiary education, you can survive anything. Today is about your success. Stand tall and be proud of your achievements. So now that you are at the end of your journey, don't forget the passion and the desire that you had when you first set foot at Unitec. Before I close, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge a couple of members from the 2016 Unitec Student Council. That's Cherie Dale, our Waitakere rep, and Lani Mikael, our Pacific rep. Thanks. Thanks to them, we now have a student space that is thriving and a soup kitchen at our Waitakere campus. Congratulations to you both, and thank you for all of your hard work. It really paid off for the students this year. In closing, I have this left to say. Sir Edmund Hillary said, "People do not decide to become extraordinary, they decide to accomplish extraordinary things." So you go out there, be brave, be bold, be daring. Never give up and step up to any challenge that comes your way. Congratulations, autumn graduates of 2017. You guys made it. Yous rock!
Ko te manu kakai I te miro, nona te nahere.
The bird that consumes the mirrowberry, his is the forest.
Ko te manu kakai I te mautauranga, nono te ao.
The bird that consumes knowledge, his is the world.
Ina kia u, kia manawanui, kia whai tono ne tino wawata, tūmanako, hei oranga mo koto.
Be passionate, be committed to pursuing your dreams as sustenance for your future aspirations.
Nā mihi rangatira, kato ki runga koto katoa, tā koto ne ao ke tua o te pai.
Congratulations to you all. Your destiny is beyond the horizon.
Mauri ora.
Blessing of the food.
Nau mai nā hua o Papa Tuanuku, o rangi nui ki te kai.
I welcome the food from Earth Mother and food baskets from Sky Father. Fi tiki kia ora, haumi e, hui e, tai ki e.
sand under my feet, with the family chilling at the beach. Oh, to see those smooth waves, just living better days. And I gotta find my way back home to you.
'Cause I've gotta find my way back home to you.
And see my family back at home. See my friends, and I won't be alone. They'll smile at me, and we'll sing a song about. I said, oh, it's where I belong.
Cruising down my street, ain't got nothing but my bare feet. I just wanna go back. I miss the old takeaways and driving around the base. I wish that you could see it, hey, and see my family
Back at home, see my friends, and I won't be alone.
and they'll
Smile at me, and we'll sing a song about. I said, oh, it's where I belong. Family, back at home. See my friends, and I won't be alone. They'll smile at me, and we'll sing a song about. I said, oh, it's where I belong. Thank you. We are students studying music at the Mount Albert Unitec, and this next song is a classic by the Monkees. I hope you enjoy. All of his own true and fairy tales, meant for someone